Bow bow. So boom. Hello, beautiful kings and queens. How you living? How you feeling? Welcome back to another Toddy Ted Talk. Today we're going to be I'm going to be chatting about a little bit of a couple of personal experiences, but they're mainly going to be circling around like friendships or like respecting yourself, shit like that within friendships, or like just breaking them off, shit. So, ooh, I'm glitching. All right, so boom. Um, Within my journey currently, I've had a lot of new people that I met, which I'm very blessed. Let's start off with appreciation for shit, sure. Lots and lots of beautiful people that I'm coming in contact with that are aligning with newer versions of self. Like, definitely met some great people within the past month or two, or just been hanging out with different types of folks. And I definitely always think that's refreshing because as I've grown more and evolved, I definitely have noticed a lot of different toxic traits of certain people that I used to associate myself with. And when you start to like progress within your journey, it can be very hard to find that like middle ground of like still, showing that love and all that good stuff, but also respecting yourself enough to know that you have now like you grew out of that person. And I feel like growing out of people is such like a weird feeling slash thing. Hold on, y'all. Let me get right. Yeah, growing out of someone, people, places, things, anything is going to be a hard and weird adjustment. Um, I definitely had to swallow a few tough pills, especially when it's people that you don't really expect to like fall out with. But if people aren't like, if they don't have the same heart posture as you, moral compass, whatever you want to say, it's going to be harder to flow with them. And I don't like to force. Like respectfully, I would much rather be in solitude than sit there and force someone to be a good friend, a good girlfriend, a good boyfriend, a good whatever the fuck it may be, even just a good environment. I would never fit myself into a box to feel smaller than when there's a million different choices out there to feel big and to feel like you can relate to them or things like that. Like I would oftentimes be cool with people over their time stamp. Like they time expired and I'm still cool with your ass. So it's like it's very good to have like a deep love, but I'm definitely coming to the understanding that like at some point your want for growth has to surpass your love for a person, because you can love niggas from a distance. Like it's not always a need to, not everybody meant to walk the path with you and not everybody's on the same path. So like you meet people for different seasons and shit, you just gotta respect the season and keep it pushing. Like that should be, like I said, this should be fucking hard, y'all. It been so hard because it's like sometimes you don't, I don't be wanting to cut motherfuckers off because I be like, damn, I be seeing the potential in people. But when you see like the potential in someone, that's what you would do in their shoes, or that's how you would carry yourself in their shoes. That's not necessarily who they are as a person. Like, especially when you become more spiritually in tune with yourself, it makes it very hard to like not respect your boundaries. Like respectfully, I feel like the way that I carry relationships, I would carry that even with friendships. Like you should still have that same level of respect, still level like a set level of, or not set level, but a set of boundaries for all kinds of relationships. Like if there's not any type of clear respect or like clear comprehension of who you are as a person or how the relationship is bond, I should just say, not just like this is not just love coded. Like honestly, I don't even the relationship shit. Oh my god, y'all, I still got makeup on my hand. But the relationship shit right now ain't even a focus. So that, especially if you in like a level of silence. Ooh, especially if you in like a level of solitude, it's very easy to like want to not be alone. Especially if you feel like, oh, period, I've been alone for mad long, things like that. Awkward. My neighbor just came out. I feel like they're staring at me. But yeah, when you fuck what was I saying? But when you've been in solitude for very long, it's very easy to like sometimes be more lenient about your company solely because of the feeling of being comforted by company. But not all company is good company. And I had to digest that like I can't save everybody, nor am I put here to be a savior. I'm here to be a healer. I will heal the fuck out of you, but you have to want to heal. I cannot be around people that do not want better for themselves, because it makes it so hard to evolve for yourself if you constantly trying to pick up the pieces of someone else. Like, and that goes for any and all ways, shapes, or forms. Like, I'm not about to sit here and exude so much energy into something that wants to be in a place. Like, I used to smoke hella, for example, and when it came to smoking and shit like that, like, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna blow it down. A bitch still got the tolerance, but I'm also comprehensive of the fact that, like, I can't. I'm not in a place no more where I need to be smoking like that, or I'm not in a mind space to where I need to smoke anymore. Like, I used to smoke for trauma. I didn't really necessarily used to smoke for the best of reasons. It might have been a little bit of drug, you know what I'm saying? But we grow from that. We evolve from that. We learn that you don't have to be high every fucking waking second of the day. Now, if I get offered a blunt, am I gonna hit it? Absolutely. But do I want to be around someone who only wants to smoke all day long? Absolutely not, because I need to have action in my life, or activity. I need to be active and flowing, moving. Like, I want substance within life, and getting substance abuse or substance and drugs, that doesn't fuel me. Like, finding people who fuel you or have mutual desires in life is a really good way to, like, find out how to fucking navigate this crazy ass fucking life. And honestly, like, hold on. Hey, I'm chatting up a story, y'all. Don't mind my skirt. It's a dress, y'all. Stylist on a mad hoe. But yeah, what else can I really say for real? Look, updates. Your girl been flowing for real. I just been trying to figure out how this mental work, shit like that, pacing myself, trying to become less of an angry bird. Just taking things less personal too. Y'all, when I tell you that's been the one, cause like I be so emotional sometimes. I know I be real hard body and shit like that, but my emotions sometimes I be feeling like I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. My emotion. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I can take things too personal, or I can internalize other people's feelings because of, like, my empathic ways and shit like that. But that ain't what I'm here for. Like, I'm not supposed to be internalizing so much to where, like, I'm jaded by what I'm seeing. Like, you're not supposed to do that, or just getting my feelings hurt by certain things. Like, I gotta see that people are acting or treating me ways in the sense of that, like, a person's only gonna treat you how they feel about themselves. So I had to keep telling myself that every time people be hurting my feelings, or like I be getting my feelings hurt by certain things, when, like, in reality life is never that serious. Like, yes, you could be sad. I'm not saying disregard any negative feeling, but you don't always have to take it so deeply to heart that, like, it causes you to, like, change your mood, or it alters your mood of the day, or it upsets you in a way that, like, you're like, I don't like this person, or whatever the fuck it may be. I just had to stop internalizing so much, because it's like, okay, for one, people have bad days. For two, not everything is about you. And unfortunately, my self-centered ass, I had to understand that, like, okay, fine, people have lives and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, once you start taking things, like, very lightweight, and when it comes to shit like this, surface level, when you see, like, things that are upsetting you, really take a step back and try to find ways to understand your feelings, versus just, not even versus, but as well as feeling them. Because I feel like you still should feel your emotions however the fuck you want to. But I also think at some point that logic and reason does need to come in, so that you're not constantly just soaking within your emotions. So, like, yeah, if you're an empath like me, just flow with this shit. Like, it's never that deep. I think we get too, like, wrapped up in the societal norms and the materialistic shit, that, like, we're so oblivious to how easy this shit can be. Like, we make it harder for ourselves. We lack discipline, things like that. And we all are creatives, and we all put here to create things. It's just being consistent and flowing and collabing. Like, collaboration with other people, that's what we put here to do. Like, solitude is, of course, we need solitude, but we're here to create things with each other, bond with each other, be unified, shit like that. So yeah, the less you take personal, the more happy you'll be, the more opportunities, shit like that. And shit, like I said, it is what it fucking is, for real, for real. Like, if motherfuckers is not where you're at, kiss them on their forehead and get the fuck out their life. Like, what can you do? Because the longer that you wait around doing something, for one, your intuition, 9 to 10, already know that this motherfucker not where you need to be, or this motherfucker not where you are or should be mentally. Like, not everybody got to be the same. I don't want to be around the same type of people, but I want to be around like-minded individuals. If you don't have a grind, a push, a will, a want to do better, what the fuck am I around you for? Like, I don't need to be around yes men. I don't need to be around enablers. Like, when you enable somebody, that's not real love. Like, if you're around people who you're enabling or you're being enabled by people, that shit is not real love. If you want a fucking yes man all the time because you can't handle hearing about yourself, that's not real love. So it's like, when it comes to things like that, that's why I be so selective on friends. Because for one, I got a mouth. I'm respective. Respective. What the fuck? I'm respectful though. So like, it's different. But I know that I'm the type of friend that's not gonna let you just sit where the fuck you're at. Like, I'm going to help you. Help you help yourself. I'm gonna heal you. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But if that's not what you want to do, I can't feel sorry for you. Like, at the end of the day, it's very hard to be there for people who don't want to change. You gotta want to change. Want to change. Want to change. Because if not, then like, I can't sit there and just solely talk about things without a solution. Like, solution based conversations, I eat them shits up. Like, sometimes, don't get me wrong, if your peoples need like a vent session, hell yeah, nigga, I could be a soundboard. But I'm also not about to be a soundboard every time if you're not doing or taking any steps to better yourself. If you don't want to better yourself, you're just gonna be an anchor. And at the end of the day, I don't need anchors in my life. So yeah, y'all. Shit, I don't know. I just was rambling for real, for real. I just want to make it short and sweet, just to get some content out there. I should be having a podcast, another one coming up with another guest. Y'all already know the vibes, but yeah. I just make sure y'all putting yourselves first. Make sure you're prioritizing your mental health, your mental wealth, all of that, and just don't be putting people before you, regardless whether it's out of love. That's all types of bonds out there, and yeah. And affirmation wise, if you've been feeling down or you've been feeling like you've been in the mud, shit like that, know that you are loved. I love you. Know that you deserve to be on this earth. Everybody has a purpose. Know that you're beautiful inside and out. If you're feeling down, hit me up. We can go do some shit like that. I'm all for being outside in nature. But also know that y'all have the capability of becoming more in tune with yourself and just love yourself more and more every day. And yeah, just be appreciative of where you're at right now, because this is probably your prayed manifestations. Y'all, I know I won't bug it. It's a fucking oh I think the fucking web just flew on me, y'all. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, shit. Sorry, y'all. That threw me off. But yeah, know that you beautiful beings inside and out. You deserve the world. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to feel loved. You deserve to be heard. Everybody wants you here. If your mental been in a whack, go touch some grass. Go reset yourself. Eat some fruit. Be grounded within. And shit, meditate or something. Talk to your ancestors or something. So nah, ain't no say no. But yeah, tune in, don't ever tune out. I really appreciate y'all sitting down with me for a nice little, check up, check in, check down, check left. So no, I need to shut the fuck up. Okay, y'all, it's been real. Thanks for listening. Bye.